This is Jordan with Everlit, and you're listening to Brutally Delicious Podcast.
One, two, three, four. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
How are you?
I'm tired, man. How about you?
I'm all right. Where you guys at?
We're in like the Philly area, Philadelphia.
So it's a pretty nice day there, right? Because I'm in Richmond and it's gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, we're in the 50s today. Feels like 80.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I took a little walk with my newborn up and down the street this morning. It was beautiful. Getting outside felt amazing.
Yep, I love it. Are we waiting on any more? Are we good?
Well, they both confirmed yes. Haven't heard from them this morning, but they did say they would be on it. So I can send out a quick text.
Yeah, and that, or we could just roll them when they get in. They jump in.
Yeah, we can just roll, and if they get in, they get in.
No stress at all. So, I didn't know much about you guys. That's why I like doing the show. I get introduced to a lot of different bands and a lot of different kinds of music, and this came over, and I listened to Game Over. That's a really, really great track. What's been the response to it so far?
Been really good. What were you say? I was going to say, it sounds like people like it when I'm talking to people online and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a song that we felt like really good about. We thought it was a banger. So we were excited to make this the first release of the label, and they loved it, and everyone who's listened to it, we've gotten great feedback. The numbers are good. I think it's going over well, man. We're stoked.
That's beautiful. So you worked with JT Tollas, right, from Famous Last Words on. Yeah. What was it like, or how did you make that connection, and what did he bring to the Everlit sound that made that song just a little bit extra?
So it was actually Shan's, the label president. It was his connection and his idea. He liked the song when he heard it and stuff, and they were down to release it as like the first track. But they were like, "Why don't we try, getting somebody that has more streams and a bigger name and everything on here?" And Shan had a handful of bands that he said, "I think maybe one of these guys will jump on if I ask them." And we really liked Famous Last Words. I had actually. I'm sure most of us had actually heard of them previously because they're pretty big, they're pretty well known. So, and their sound just really out of the group of bands, just like really kind of sounded like his voice would gel on the track. So, we said, "Why would you ask JT?" He asked him, and JT was like, "Yeah, man, I'll do it for you." And so he came to us and he said, like, "What's the song about? What do you guys do? You guys do you have anything in particular you want me to do?" We were like, we told him what it was about, but we were like, we kind of want you to just do your thing, man. Like, just sing, just take what's there and change it around if you want, make it better. He was like, "Can I put some screaming in it?" We were like, "Yeah, man, we're down. We're trying to get heavy." And he was like, "Cool." So yeah, that's pretty. And then he sent that back, and we were all just like, "Wow."
Right.
Yeah, he's out in Michigan, I think. Is that where he is? So it wasn't an in-person collaboration. We sent him the instrumental of the track and pulled out vocals where he was going to feature, and he did it on his own. Sent it back to Taylor to drop it into the song. So first time we were hearing it was over the phone. He's like, "Here's my part." Clicked play. He's just holding it up, filming the screen, and we were like, "Dude, no changes, man. That shit's fucking fire." So
it's great.
He nailed it. Yeah, and like Ryan said, his voice, like his delivery, everything was just kind of perfect for that song. Yeah, I feel like he blends really well, almost. And some people are. It's kind of funny, but some people are like, "Wait, which one's him? Which one's you?" Like, yeah, they're not watching the video. Not that we don't not that we sound exactly the same, but people, it's similar enough that people are like, it's just blending,
Yeah, You mentioned a second ago you're trying to get heavier, so that's something you consciously put into your new songwriting, a heavier bent on it. And if so, are you concerned that not all your fans will take that journey?
That's a
Yeah,
good
I mean,
question.
you
But
do risk
yeah,
that, but we're doing what we want to do. We have a couple songs recorded that aren't released yet that we had put in front of Chirp, the label that we signed with, and prior to that, we had just decided as a band we want to go in a heavier direction. It's more fun. It's more of our passion. You know, who cares about what happens? Let's just write music and have fun. So we've been getting heavier. The next two are the heaviest we have recorded. They're not released yet, but we threw them out to Chirp, and we were like, "What do you think? You guys want to, you know, you guys want to partner up, and we'll release these through you. We'll keep. Well, this is the direction we were going." They were like, "Hell yeah!" So, yeah, that's it's more of just like the direction we want to go. Hopefully, people will not be upset because we're still going to have that like melodic catchiness, but we just want the vocals and we want the instruments to just hit a little harder, have a little bit more to it.
Makes sense to me, Ryan.
yeah. I mean, I really love that. I love when music has that catchy hook that gets stuck in my head. But then there's parts of the song where it kind of goes back and forth from that really hard hitting vocals that just kind of slap you across the face with some screams, and then it goes back to that catchiness, you know. So, and I've always loved that kind of style, and for a long time, I held back with the screaming because I don't know. I guess I just thought it would hold us back, but it never really took off with all the melodic singing either. And Jordan used to tell me all the time, man, let's put a scream here. And I'd be like, I kind of want to try to keep it a little more radio. And now I'm like totally on his page. And I'm like, dude, let's do it, man. Let's make the music we want. Like, let's not care about what other people think and all that. So
Now that there's no throttle on you anymore, I think it becomes more organic and real too, right? Because that's what you wanted to do, and you just said you like had to hold back.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah. I
feel like
a million percent.
Yeah, I feel like the previous catalog out there, it sounds pretty good of our music. It sounds pretty good, but like it's just missing something, and I think it's the hard parts.
Yeah, we were stuck. We were stuck in a world where we were thinking if we didn't get too heavy, we might be able to make a living playing music. And we kind of gave up on that. We were like, who cares? Let's focus on just writing music we want to write. That it'll figure itself out if it's supposed to be that way or whatever. Me and Ryan run a business together. We're all kind of going off on our own different worlds and made music more fun for us. And like you said, it's more honest. It's more real music now. And I think in the long run, it's paying off. So.
Is there something you want your fans to take away from after listening to an Everlit single, say Game Over, or the record itself, the EP?
Yeah, well, Game Over specifically is kind of just about like the games that everyone plays in life, whether it be like within a relationship or governments, playing power games, and just how we could save ourselves a lot of pain if we could just end those games and just be real in life and concentrate on the actual problems instead of like egos or power, stupid trips like that. So that's what the message is in that song. But really, all our songs, I like to, especially the newer stuff coming out, I like to kind of sing about problems that like I'm having with my life or things that I really care about in life. And I do like to try to put like a positive spin somewhere in there. So there could be like the song, some of these newer songs might sound like a little bit negative, like Nightmare. I don't know if you listen to Nightmare.
I don't think so.
So Nightmare is currently our heaviest one. And Nightmare is about insomnia. I had insomnia for a few years where I couldn't sleep. So I wrote a song about that. And the lyrics sound like pretty negative because it's about insomnia and like some of the horrible thoughts and stuff I was having during that period and the struggles. but there are also some lyrics about like how I helped myself get out of it too in there. So like I kind of try to throw a little bit of positivity back in there to help people. I think it's cool to try to help people out of a problem.
Right. You guys taking this out on the road here anytime soon?
What was that?
No plans to hit the road right now. We're going back down to the studio, and actually not this coming weekend, but next weekend we're cutting 3 more tracks.
So you're that doesn't stop. You just keep writing.
Yeah, we're actually writing more than we ever have now, which is really cool too. Like we said, we were kind of just doing it for fun, but now the label put us on a 30-song deal, so we're like, let's write, and we got a lot of energy writing right now. So we have actually 5 written. We're going down to cut 3 of them. We'll probably go every couple months to cut 3 at a time.
How difficult is it to do something like that under pressure?
I don't think it's difficult at all, because there's really not pressure the way, at least not yet, with the way like that we've worked and how we're talking about the music with the label, right? Like they're not pushing us in a specific direction. They're not telling us we have to do certain things. We work with the same producer. We get to keep working with Taylor, who knows our style and our sound. So it's really just having fun. They're not pressuring us in any which way. They may change. Like who knows how shit goes down the road. But as of right now, dude, it's been probably the most fun we've had writing music the entire time. Because now we know we got someone backing us. We know they support our sound. We know we're in an area we want to be, and we can just write and have fun. So,
and it goes back to that being honest we were talking about earlier, right? Just like doing it because you're doing it, not because you're whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like we're not doing it. We're not doing this because we want to be rock stars. We're doing this because we just love playing music. If we get some benefit, like if we get to be rock stars, that'll be benefit, right? But
sure.
But that's not like the main goal here.
And even getting to play music is a benefit, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, the lyrics can kind of be therapeutic for other people. I feel like just playing the music and writing the music and performing the music is like therapeutic to us.
Sure. So do you ever, I mean, obviously your songs leave you quite vulnerable and real. Do you ever feel like when you're playing those songs every night or night after night, you're revisiting those places, or is that not a thing? Like if you've dumped your soul into this song and it's cathartic, like we were just saying, how do you play that every night and not revisit it?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, we haven't been playing like every night since back before COVID. So we were touring a bunch. We toured with some pretty big acts and everything, but COVID kind of like stopped our live show to a point. We've played a few shows. And we have talked about with the label maybe hopping on some festivals or some legs of a tour if they come near our area and it makes sense and everything. But as Jordan said, at the moment we're focusing on like the digital like releasing and everything. But so I don't really that question isn't like fresh in my head, I guess is what I'm saying. But the I do think you kind of like relive the lyrics as you're singing them every night. It can be a little emotional sometimes, but it also depends on like how into the show you are, and that might sound like kind of mean or messed up or something. But there's nights where you can just be out of it as a human and just not having a good night. Maybe you're having a personal problem that you're dealing with. So sometimes, like if you're really feeling the night and the show and the energy and the vibe, yeah, you can have some pretty emotional shows. But
okay, so that's gonna run me to the end of my listed questions. If fans want to find you guys, how can they do that? Can you give us your socials and all that stuff?
Yeah, so everlitmusic.com is the main hub. That's our site. But our socials are Instagram and Twitter are the 2 main socials that are good to actually connect with us. Message us there. Actually get into having conversations with us. Facebook we post on every now and then, but we hate Facebook. It's pretty much a bullshit platform these days. YouTube, but yeah, I would say just X or Twitter and Instagram.
So 2 more things, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
You guys have a decent sense of humor?
yeah. We think so.
Well, let's see what we got here. So if you don't mind, we do like shorts a lot. I send them off to my social media team, and they cut up these funny shorts that really have nothing to do with your new record. They're just Everlit and then some stupid questions that I have. If you're interested, I'd love to run you through a couple. If not, we can move on. They're just for fun.
Yeah, sure. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see how they go.
And nobody's easily offended, right?
No.
Okay. So let's start easy. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I hate this question. I hate it. I think.
I mean, there's a clear, definitive answer, I think.
I think it's a sandwich because it's on a bun.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that answer as well.
Okay. Is cereal a soup?
Oh shit, that's weird.
I
it
kind
has
of
to be, right?
I kind of think
It is a soup because you can have
Has
cold
to
soup,
be.
you can have gazpacho. So
Yeah.
and there's crunchy
you
shit.
can
in
have
it.
a cold
Like,
soup.
It's just a sweet, delicious,
Soup.
enjoyable soup.
Right, but I think anything in a bowl with like some shit floating around is soup.
Yeah, I think it's a soup.
Okay.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
If soup had to be hot, then you could say no. But soup doesn't have to be hot.
We good so far?
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay. So, a couple more for you. We're going to shift gears a little bit. Name 3 things you shouldn't buy secondhand.
Don't buy used condoms. That's not a good one.
Flashlight.
Yeah, don't buy used flashlight. Are we going all sexual with this?
I guess we took the turn.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be like the number one. Don't do used.
You don't need to like if you're like craving like an ice cream cone, don't buy a reused ice cream cone that someone else has been sucking already.
There you go. Gum.
Name three foods that would be gross if blended into a smoothie.
I don't know. I love food. I might drink anything as a smoothie.
Yeah. I was gonna say like pizza or something, but that might be good.
Yeah, I might drink a pizza smoothie.
No. Pizza smoothie?
I might try it. I
Might
love
be
pizza.
kind of tasty. It might just taste like sauce.
Yeah, I love pizza, so I might drink a pizza smoothie. You never know.
Man, oh my!
What about
You guys are.
cheesesteak? What about a cheesesteak smoothie?
I mean, I don't know. It could
I might
taste
drink
good.
it.
All right,
You
last
like
one.
food. Well, hold on. Let me hear.
Oh yeah,
Your 3. Let me hear your 3 that are disgusting, and we'll see if we think they're nasty.
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Any kind
What
of
would you
meat?
want?
No,
Any
any
kind of
kind of meat. Oh yeah, especially like organ meat or something. You can't have like a liver smoothie.
Well, I wouldn't eat liver regardless. So yeah, 100%. That sounds disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I agree.
Freddy Krueger, Jeffrey Dahmer stuff.
Yeah. It's horrible.
What else wouldn't be good in a smoothie? I don't think potatoes are going to be good in a smoothie.
Okay.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, kale's pretty bad in a smoothie. I've tried.
You're
it.
right. I've
Pretty
done
bad.
that, but
yeah.
I mean, like a
Celery
potato?
smoothie is disgusting. I've tried a celery smoothie. That's horrible. Basically, any vegetable that I wouldn't
Yeah,
normally
vegetables
eat.
aren't
great
very
meat.
Yeah.
He'd rather have a pizza smoothie than a kale and celery smoothie.
Anyway, guys, I hope that wasn't too bad. We
No,
got
it's
little
good.
shorts that people love to deal with, and we just at least keeps everything moving along.
Hell yeah.
Hope that wasn't too bad.
No, it was fun.
No,
man.
that was great. Thank you.
Awesome. Good luck.
Yeah, nice meeting you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you as well. We'll talk to you down the road.
All right, sounds good, dude.
All right, cheers.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay.